Everybody, welcome back to Video Game Esoterica and a really fun Christmas episode for us this week. It's going to be a combo episode. First, I'm going to be reviewing the Neo Geo Mini because we played around with it on the channel a few months back, but I never really talked about what I thought about the unit itself. And secondarily, by the end of this video, I'm going to be giving it away to one of you guys. And I'll give you details on how to enter in just a little bit towards the end of the video. But first, I just want to say, if you could do me a huge favor, go down below and hit like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell, definitely helps us out. And if you feel so inclined this holiday season, we have a Patreon as well if you want to support the channel. But pretty much every Christmas I try to give something away, and for the last two Christmases those have been betas of 3DO M2 software that have never been on the internet before, whether those are SDKs or playable games, but I don't have any software to give you guys this year, so I figured, what's the next best thing? I'll give you a physical thing that you can win. Now granted, only one of you gets it versus everybody, but I try to do something fun every Christmas. But as far as the Neo Geo Mini is concerned, it has a ton of amazing games on it. Now granted, I own most of these on the Neo Geo AES, so for me, I don't actually use it that much. I bought it just to show on the channel and to see what modifications could be done to the unit. But I mean, you get the entire Metal Slug run, you get a ton of King of Fighters games, Geru Mark of the Wolves, one of the best fighting games that SNK ever made, a ton of the Samurai Showdown games, some shmups, some sports games. This basically has you covered for the majority of the Neo Geo library, games that you'd actually want to play. They're not all amazing games, but I say 80% of them are awesome. And comparatively to getting a Neo Geo AES, the price is much better. You can get these things on Amazon for like $50 to $60, and considering Geru Mark of the Wolves is on the Mini itself, if you bought that game to the right now, you'd be paying between $1,500 and $2,000 to own that. Now granted, I've had mine for a very long time, but the point being is SNK has been doing a great job of re-releasing these games to people. None of the units are perfect. The Mini has like a really weird control scheme, but considering it's like $50 versus $2,000, you're definitely going to get your money's worth out of this. And if you win this, then you're going to get it for free and definitely get your money's worth. But I do love the packaging, those classic Neo Geo colors, and as you can see as I open it up, they did a really good job of giving you a lot of fun things in the box. And since one of you guys is going to win this, you'll see that it's basically brand new in box with all the plastic and all the packaging. But SNK did a really good job of making this unit. It looks really nice and colorful, and it looks like a classic Japanese Neo Geo cabinet. I kind of wish for North America they had done this looking like the classic Big Red, but it is a nice looking unit. And you'll see we have the manual over there, and then we have everything else that came with it. And while they don't give you a mini HDMI cable to play this on the TV, I do like that they give you these different pack-in stickers that you're able to put on top of the unit to kind of make it look like that classic MVS cabinet. And the stickers are really nice print quality, and they are brand new. I've never used them before, so if you are the lucky winner for this, you can decide to use them, whichever one you want. It doesn't matter to me because it's going to be yours. And then they give you a manual as well. It's in a ton of different languages, just kind of the classic pack-in, but I do like that they didn't just go with a digital manual like so many things do. And they even give you a nice USB-C to USB charging cable, although they didn't throw a wall wart in the box, so I'm going to give you one of mine. That way whoever wins this doesn't have to worry when they get it, oh, I don't have the right things to play it, because being a kid on Christmas not having batteries really sucked. But the screen on it is really nice. I was impressed with this unit. I really love the fact that they used a 4x3 screen versus a 16x9 screen, because some of the other mini units like the Neo Geo X that came out, the handheld, they used a widescreen display for a unit that always displayed in 4x3, so I don't know why they would ever do that, but there's a ton of awesome games on this unit. The one thing that I don't love about it, and that's why I played around with modification, is the joystick is not clicky. It's an analog stick that does digital inputs, and while it is still infinitely playable, it does feel strange to have a Neo Geo in your hand or a controller that isn't clicking. The arcade sticks clicked, the home console sticks clicked, the Neo Geo CD pads clicked. So I'm not sure why SNK would have decided to not keep that going in the Mini. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it doesn't really hinder your play experience that much because this isn't meant to be an actual Neo Geo. Obviously it's using emulation and it does an excellent job at that. The sound is good, the visuals are good, and if you plug it into your TV, it looks pretty good. It's not as good as having an AES next to you or an MVS in an arcade cabinet, but you get pretty damn close, and that's good enough for me. But fair warning, I have opened this up before because we did some modifications. Now I put it all back together and it works perfectly fine. But there is a lot of versatility in what you can do with this unit, because if you pop out the control panel right here, and it is just on that pinned header, you can wire in new controls to this all day long. So if you do win this and you want to modify it, I've already got a video on my channel. I'll leave a link in the description below, but it's extremely easy to modify, hack, or play around with this. There is some software online to add more games to the unit. I haven't done it because I've heard that it can brick some of these mini consoles. So if you want to try it, I mean, be careful. I don't want anybody to wreck their equipment. But it was a lot of fun at testing this and seeing what it could do, because in the end I was able to get a joystick wired right into it, and I was able to control the unit and the games with that. And you could just go further and wire in the buttons as well and have a complete custom arcade stick running on this unit through your TV. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's also not the hardest. But when I was done with this, I desoldered all the wires underneath and put it all back together, so you can barely even tell that this thing has ever been modified. So if you are the winner, don't worry, it works perfect. There are no scratches, there's no scuffs. It's just something that I worked on, and you can say, hey, you own something that I modified and played around with. Now, I'm no Ben Heck, so it's not that cool, but it's still a fun thing. But as far as the review is concerned, this is an awesome unit. It's cheap. If you don't own any of the games, if you want to check them out, it's a really good way to get into Neo Geo gameplay, because collecting, especially AES right now, is just going up in value constantly. It goes wildly crazy, and I can't say that I buy that many games for it anymore. But if you want to win this, it's really simple. I will pay postage anywhere in the world on this. You will not pay me anything. You can be in the US, you can be in Europe, you can be in China, Japan. Doesn't matter. If you have an address, I will mail it to you and I will cover shipping. If there's some sort of import fees, that's on you, but generally it's not that expensive, so you should be fine. But to win, you need to do the following. Just go down below and leave me a comment, and I will write down your username and you're entered. And what I will do is on Christmas Day, I will put a comment up in the community tab of my YouTube channel, and I will tell you that you won. The only thing I want you to do, if you are the winner, is to take a photo when you get it. That way I can post it on the community, because I love giving things away. It's fun, and I like showing everybody that what I do is legitimate. So just, you need to be a subscriber and you need to comment, and that's it. You might win this for Christmas. And that's what I love doing around the holiday season, is giving something away, because you guys watch the channel all year long. You like the videos, you subscribe, you comment on them. So this is my way to do something fun in Christmas, and especially in 2020, which has been a just completely garbage year. If I can make someone's year ever so slightly nicer, that's what I'm here for. But I hope you guys are all having a great holiday season so far. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, go down below, hit like and subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We really appreciate your guys' support. But one of you is going to be winning this Neo Geo Mini. Good luck to everybody. Hopefully it's you listening right now. But we'll be back on Friday and Sunday with more videos as well, and we have another Christmas episode coming up next week. Short of that, if you have any questions or comments, so leave them down below, especially if you want to be entered to win. But we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully December's going great for you. And spoiler alert, I'm recording this in October, so it's not quite Christmas yet. Bye-bye.